Hey, it's Jim Higley, Bobblehead Dad. I'm about to experience reflexology for the very first time. Reflexology is an ancient form of natural healing done primarily on your feet, although I think your hands can be involved as well. It believes that by applying pressure to certain parts of your feet, you'll experience relief and positive things to other areas of your body. Being a big believer in massage, I think I'm game for this. Also, I'm training for a marathon, so if nothing else, having someone work over my feet sounds pretty good to me. Come along. This is Nicole. She's a certified reflexologist with Third Coast Reflexology. Her office is in a health medical center. Seems good to me so far. So, when you say you're feeling, like, what do you feel? Do you feel energy or lack of energy, or?
Sometimes. In that particular moment, it was just resistance in that particular reflex area. It was just a little bit bulked up, and that's the corresponding area to your thoracic and lumbar spine. Sometimes I will feel like a temperature change in a certain reflex area that will tell me that there's something happening there. Sometimes it does feel like there's a little grain of sand in a particular area.
But it's different than what a massage therapist might feel. You're saying where they feel a knot or they feel.
Yes, it is different.
Okay.
It's yeah, and sometimes, interestingly enough, it will either be a resistance in a particular reflex area, or it will really invite me in. It's like it's calling. I mean, I know that sounds a little cheesy, but it's like, go there.
Yeah.
You know?
Interesting.
So either it's pushing me out or inviting me in, but both things will tell me that that's a place that I need to focus on.
So right now, are you just kind of exploring my feet and what they're telling you?
Yes.
Or is this kind of
I'm making my way through, which I would be doing in any session, but since it's my first time with your feet, I'm trying. Well, I think what the challenge is the first time is to figure out what is a foot issue and what is a systemic issue. And so I have to kind of make my way through your feet and say, oh, well, that's just a stiffness because he's a runner, you know, or is that a reflex issue?
Okay, so then that was really going to be one of my questions is people do have feet, they have problems in their feet that are, they're physiological.
That's right.
And
structural.
And this is not addressing those. Perhaps it might help a little, but it's not the main intent.
Exactly.
Got it.
I am using the feet as a vehicle to your system, but I get people who use their feet a lot. I see a lot of actors, dancers, runners, athletes. So it's going to make your feet feel better because I'm working on your feet, I'm working with the intrinsic muscles. If there's inflammation, I'm going to be able to work on that. But that is a secondary benefit from a reflexology standpoint.
Got it.
So yeah, I'm glad you made that
distinction. And the session was, I mean, it was very relaxing just to go through it. I'm really excited to kind of track how I kind of what I
too, especially because you have so much awareness.
Okay, so I'm done with my session with Nancy. It was really, really interesting. Different than a massage, way different than a massage. I feel taller right now for some reason, and certainly lighter on my feet. So I'm curious how I'm going to feel over the next day or two. I've got a long run tomorrow, so that's going to probably be a telltale event for me as to what kind of impact and benefits I got. Okay, so it's a day later. I'm about to head out on my long run for the week. It should be a 20-mile run if things go well. Feel pretty good. My feet still feel pretty open, I have to admit. My mind feels good. So we'll see how this all goes and if I can tell you if I feel anything different. See you later. I just made it 20 miles, and I have to say it was a pretty easy 20 miles. And it has been about 18 months since I've been that far. I ran 14 last week, and it was a hard 14 with a lot of hip pain and shoulder pain, and I didn't really have any of that today. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm a reflexology convert. If you want to learn more, check out my story at manofthehouse.com.